Local 4 News begins right now with a breaking news alert.
And we're following breaking news of another arrest. Police have charged a second man in the case of a West Bloomfield woman found dead in a burning car.
Winter weather advisory is out. Second week in a row, we are tracking a big winter storm.
Well, there you have it. Welcome to Friday, everybody. Thanks for waking up with us. Well, we hope you're continuing the rest of your day here on Local 4 News at noon. I'm Broadcast of me.
And I'm meteorologist Brandon Rue.
Clearly, we don't know what time it is.
We've been at this all day, and this storm that's coming in is certainly one that we want to get everybody prepared for. It is in effect later, so we'll give you the here and the now. Real quick here, temperatures a little bit warmer than the last couple of days, and you can feel the difference with the winds also relaxed a little bit. We're in the teens everywhere, 14 in Pontiac, 16 Mount Clemens up to Port Huron. It's 16 right now, Grosse Ile across to Harrow, Ontario. 11 is the cool spot in Ann Arbor, and a lot of our wind chills are still in the low single numbers, but not sub-zero unless you're in Flint or heading to Flint. We've had a little bit of light snow around, but that is not the big player here. Winter weather advisory covers all of us. It starts at 7 o'clock tonight, goes all the way through noon on Saturday. The Weather Service issues an advisory when we need to be advised about travel concerns, and that will be the big one. The good news in all of this, a big healthy dose of the snow will come hopefully when a lot of us are not out and about in it. 20 degrees or so, staying cloudy and still cold. Most of the midday flakes are ending, and again, it is lighter winds. Overnight tonight, again, some of that heaviest snow coming in. I think between 11 p.m. and about 4 a.m., we are going to get the lion's share of this storm with 3 to 6 inches on the ground by the time you get up, which is, again, why we have this advisory. Blinding snow and really, really tricky roads because the crews can't keep up with it at that rate. Here's a look at the current situation. Again, we've had a little bit of light snow, but it is this big storm still coming through the Rockies and the plains that's coming our way later tonight. We're also discussing some rain and freezing rain chances and a second wave of snow on your Saturday, and we'll break all of that down for you. In the meantime, you can get ahead of it. Go to the weather tab, click on Detroit.com, find your zone, your 4-zone weather.
Alrighty, Brendan, thank you. Right now, we want to get back to that breaking news that we're following for you this afternoon. A second arrest has been made in that tragic killing of a West Bloomfield woman who was found dead exactly last Friday, a week ago, inside of a burned car. Our Nick Monticelli is joining us live now at the West Bloomfield Police Station. Nick, what led police to the second person?
Everyone, good afternoon. We've actually moved back to the court where this defendant was, and police were led to him actually early on. They had talked to this defendant early in their investigation, but they didn't have enough evidence until about 24 to 48 hours. That is when they got an arrest warrant, and then he turned himself in this morning.
If I could have your appearances, please, counsel.
A surprise twist this morning in a murder that has stunned those in West Bloomfield. This teen, 19-year-old Jalen Stringer, has been arrested and charged with evidence tampering and accessory after the fact in relation to Diana Pesserol's murder.
Further evidence was developed and led to probable cause to believe that Mr. Stringer's involvement was significant enough to warrant the charges.
Another man, 18-year-old Deshaun Maurice Smith, has already been charged with Pesserol's murder. Smith was visiting Stringer when this happened. We don't know what the motive was, but Pesserol was in her car late at night listening to music, which she often did. For some reason, investigators believe Smith shot Pesserol, then put her in the trunk of her own car and lit it on fire behind Pine Lake Elementary School. Detectives were seen in and outside of a home nearby, even removing gas cans for evidence. Jalen Stringer was talked to by detectives, but in the last 24 to 48 hours, they got enough evidence for a warrant. Stringer turned himself in early this morning.
From the get-go, he was always identified as a person of interest. We're always reluctant to identify someone as a suspect until the sufficiency of the evidence leads us to believe that. But we never ruled out that, that these charges could be presented.
Now, frankly, I am curious to see what the evidence is and what Stringer is allegedly said to do here, helping his friend Smith. If he is found guilty on these charges, he could face up to 15 years in prison. We are live in Bloomfield Hills. Nick Monticelli, Local 4.
And now to another case of a 14-year-old charged in the shooting death of his friend. That 14-year-old went before a judge, and the judge ordered a competency exam for the teen at today's pretrial hearing. The 14-year-old is charged with involuntary manslaughter. Prosecutors saying that the shooting was accidental. The shooting happened during a snow day back on Monday. E.J. Watkins was shot in the back and died within minutes. The 14-year-old's grandmother is facing several charges in this boy's death as well. Prosecutors believe that the gun was stashed in her bedroom and was not properly locked up.
It took a big chunk out of us, and I miss my son.
I want my wife to have closure, you know, without it being no more drama or no more fighting.
E.J. was an 8th grader at Samson Weber Leadership Academy. He was the captain of the Detroit City Chess Club. A feud between Warren Mayor Jim Fouts and Macomb County Executive Mark Hackle has hit a boiling point, to say the least. It comes after the release of audio tapes where Fouts was allegedly recorded having a very disturbing conversation. But Fouts is speaking out, saying that that is not him on the tapes.
Friday's past, I would be going to meet some women. Tonight, I'm going to meet a group of retards.
That's how the discussion starts out on a tape that has been given to Mark Hackle, a tape which edits the employee who recorded it out of it. Local 4 has heard the unedited tape that employee recorded and can provide some context. What you just heard is a recording to this former employee. Warren Mayor Jim Fouts lamenting he has to go to a Special Olympics event.
Tonight is retard night.
Where's it going to be?
Over GM. I want no part of this thing.
The employee asks what type of people are involved.
It's the prelude to the Special Olympics for the retards in the area.
Who invited you?
Some retard group in Warren or Macomb County. Called all week, want to make sure I come.
The tape is about 7 minutes long, and through it, the now former employee says Fouts is railing against the developmentally disabled.
You see these people like, I don't know, what good are they? They're dysfunctional human beings. They're not even human beings. And I don't want to be around them. And I wish them well in a cage.
Thursday night, Fouts on social media and on the phone with us declined an on-camera interview, but added, this is not him.
Mark Hackle will do anything and everything to disparage me. The recording was not me. He has the expertise available to him to electronically engineer it. This is a phony tape with more to come.
We caught up with the county executive, who says he has no doubts about the former Warren employee who provided the tape. And as far as Fouts claims, this isn't him.
Mr. Fouts is going to say anything to try to be elusive, but the reality is what was on that tape is absolutely disturbing. So there's going to be somebody that's going to be getting this information shortly to deal with directly what Mr. Fouts is trying to allege as to it being doctored up.
Some pretty serious accusations there. Of course, this story is developing and we'll continue to follow it for you. Detroit police now are searching for a missing mother after her son was found wandering around the city's west side. His great-grandparents saw the toddler's picture on Local 4 and they were able to pick him up at the police station. This is on Monday. Just 24 hours before that, though, Nicole Smith and her son were with the grandparents at their home near the Southfield Freeway. Both were due back at a transitional living home later that day, but they mysteriously disappeared. The toddler is now safe with his family, but anyone with information about this incident is asked to call DPD. And now, a Detroit man accused of buying weapons in a terrorist plot wants out of federal custody. Sebastian Gregerson is accused of buying explosives from undercover agents who say Gregerson intended to use those grenades to follow through with his violent act. A judge originally denied Gregerson bond, but now the 30-year-old and his attorney are demanding the court reconsider, stating that there's no evidence Gregerson had any kind of plan to hurt anyone or damage property. There's no word yet on when the judge will make that decision. All right, coming up next right here on Local 4 News at noon, evacuations have been suspended for tens of thousands in Syria. Find out why those leaving the war-torn city of Aleppo might no longer leave. Plus, a verdict has been reached in the Dylan Roof case, but deliberations are far from over. Find out what the jury has to decide now. And the final days are ahead for President Obama. What's expected from him today in his final news conference. Welcome back, everybody. Here are the top stories that are making headlines for you this afternoon. The evacuations of thousands of families in Aleppo has been suspended by the Syrian government. The Assad regime blaming the rebels for the halt in the evacuation. The World Health Organization says that there are still thousands trapped in parts of the city, and we're learning that rebel groups in East Aleppo have agreed to allow the mostly pro-government villages to be evacuated. There's no word yet if and when the suspension will be lifted. Dylan Roof has been found guilty of all charges in the Charleston, South Carolina church shooting. The self-proclaimed white supremacist was found guilty on all 33 federal charges stemming from that racially motivated shooting rampage back in June of 2015. Lawyers gave closing arguments this morning, and the jury took less than 2 hours to return a verdict. The same jury, though, will have to come back in January to consider whether Roof will be sentenced to death. He plans to represent himself in the sentencing phase of this trial. And some very sad news to pass along to sports fans this afternoon, as longtime NBA broadcaster Craig Sager has died. Just 3 days after he was inducted into the Sports Broadcasting Hall of Fame, in fact. A spokesperson for Turner Sports says that Sager passed away after battling leukemia. He was diagnosed back in 2014 and came back to television in March of 2015. The NBA sideline reporter was well known for, as you can see here, his colorful wardrobe. Sager died at the age of 65. And in Washington, D.C. now, President Obama is getting ready to hold his final year-end news conference. The president will discuss a variety of issues and his plans for the last month of his term in office. Now, earlier today, he vowed to retaliate against Russia for its tampering with the U.S. presidential election. Later in the day, the president and his family will leave the White House, as they do every year, for their annual Christmas vacation in Hawaii. All right, still ahead here on Local 4 News at noon. The Grinches are out, but we've got you covered with the 4 things that you need to know to protect yourself against holiday scammers.
Good afternoon, everybody. A winter weather advisory. We'll break that down. Winter storm warnings in the pink here, where up to a foot of snow falling in parts of Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota. We'll tell you what's coming your way with this winter storm coming.
We've recovered.
Jewelry.
Severe weather alert for a winter weather advisory coming your way tonight. 7 p.m. until noon on Saturday, and it includes all of us. The primary threat will be snow and heavy snow late tonight and overnight. We're talking about the kind of snow that it's going to be hard for crews to keep up with and may have you rethinking your travel plans. We have a lot of college graduations, a lot of holiday parties, things like that, and it will get heaviest later on tonight and overnight, but through tomorrow morning we could also mix in a little freezing rain and rain, which would not help matters that much. Here's a look right now, though. We're at 13 degrees. Winds are noticeably lighter. South wind at 7. So the feels like temperature 3. All right, we celebrate. It's been sub-zero for a couple of days. Up to around 20 degrees later this afternoon. Cold still and cloudy, just lighter winds, and these midday flakes for the most part ending. Enough to create a slick surface, so you want to make sure you're careful driving around. Don't take anything for granted, even though the heavier stuff is coming later tonight. 11 p.m. to 4 a.m. That's that window where we expect blinding snow, whiteout type conditions from that 3 to 6 inches falling in that time period, which will just be very difficult to drive in. And I think it's, again, going to be tough for the road crews to keep up with it. So here's a look right now. Midday flakes coming to an end. We widen out the view, and you can see the bulk of the energy of this storm still over the plain states, and chunks of heavy snow coming into South Dakota, following this arrow trend and bend in through Minnesota, Iowa, Wisconsin, Illinois, and then here. So it could be as early as 6 o'clock, but I think it also could be 8 or 9 o'clock before things get going. Here's a look at 7 o'clock, and we're still seeing most of this snow elsewhere, but a few bands will be coming in here through the evening. And then 11 p.m., as mentioned, this dark blue is that heavy snow through the area. 5 o'clock in the morning or so, starting to move out. And we will get a couple of breaks in the action, both in the morning and in the afternoon. But warm air will keep surging in here, and that gives us that purple and green, could be rain, freezing rain. And then the bullseye for some of the late day snow will be mainly our west and north zones. It could get another couple, 2-3 inches as a cold front approaches on Saturday night. So it is not going to be easy, and it's not going to stay warm for very long. You see right here that the snow through the morning hours in that 3 to 6 inch range, with a few pockets getting a little bit more. And then as we head again, that second wave coming up, places like Howell, Pontiac, up into Flint will be maybe exceeding 8 inches when all is said and done. Again, Sunday is the drier of the 2 days, but we are going to have cold air and wind to deal with on Sunday. Not going to be ideal. Monday also very cold. Evrod?
Might choose to just stay indoors all weekend. Brandon, thank you. We've got a warning for all of you last-minute shoppers out there. Scammers love Christmas because this is the opportunity where they can rip you off the most. So here are the season's top 4 financial scams and how you can avoid them. Scam number 1, gift card Grinches. Delete any email that says you're getting a free gift card if you pay a small delivery fee.
Never fall for an email where you're getting something for free because they're wanting to collect your information and then do whatever with it.
Instead, only buy gift cards online from reputable companies. Picking up gift cards at the store, buy cards that are behind the counter.
Thieves will also steal gift cards actually off the rack if they're sitting there and replace them with ones that maybe are already used.
Scam number 2, charity Scrooges. We're in the giving mood this time of year, and we also want to make donations for tax purposes. But make sure the charity that you're giving to actually exists. And don't pay with cash, write a check or use a credit card.
Number 1 for proof, and number 2 to write it off for tax purposes.
There are a number of websites that verify if a charity is real. Scam number 3, Bad Santa. If you receive an unexpected package and are asked to verify using your credit or debit card, just shut the door.
They're scanning it with a scanner that looks like what a FedEx guy would do. And they're collecting your information again.
And number 4, beware of posts on social media sites that appear to offer vouchers or gift cards. The FBI says that most might pose a holiday promotion or something like that can actually lead to you participating in an online survey, but that's actually a survey that's designed to steal your personal information. You also want to be sure to review your credit card statement regularly this time of year, every day if at all possible, so that you can be aware if there are any additional charges on there. All right, coming up, it's a proposal that's literally out of this world. How one man uses the new Star Wars Rogue One to pop the question to his bride-to-be. We're back after this.
Replay.
All right, finally, in today's buzz, an out-of-this-world proposal at one of last night's showings of the new Star Wars movie that you're a super fan of.
A love-struck Star Wars fan decided to take the plunge and ask his sweetheart for her hand in marriage right before the first showing of Rogue One at the famed TCL Chinese Theater in Hollywood.
Also known as Mann's Chinese Theater from back in the day. Dozens of Star Wars characters joined in to cheer on the couple, including none other than Darth Vader himself.
Wow.
And the couple plans to have a Star Wars-themed wedding at the theater next December. Do you think that's lame or do you think that's corny?
What are my choices there? I'm a fan. I'm not a big fan of stuff like that. I have nothing against that couple. Do what you love and love what you do.
Well, clearly they love Star Wars.
Yes.
And so do you. Have a great day, everybody. We hope you enjoy the new Star Wars movie too at that.
Yeah.
We'll see you on Monday.
Be safe tonight.